To enter to win a life-size Thanos Infinity Gauntlet, like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments what your favorite Marvel movie is. With the Skrulls first appearing in Captain Marvel this upcoming summer, there have been many theories that there are still some Skrulls left uncovered in the MCU. Some have speculated that one of our main heroes could in fact be a Skrull, with many pointing to Falcon or War Machine. However, today I offer my theory as to who is the most likely Skrull currently placed in the MCU. First though, we need to set up a little backstory. Skrull are an alien race whose goal is to take over Earth and use it as a sort of home base with their war with the Kree Empire, the same Kree that Captain Marvel is a part of at the beginning of her film. The Skrull race has the extraordinarily powerful ability of shapeshifting, which means they can assume the identity of nearly anyone on Earth. We know in Captain Marvel, a high-ranking SHIELD member is actually a Skrull named Talos. In the film, this individual is being played by Ben Mendelsohn. Also in the Captain Marvel trailer, we see Captain Marvel punch an old lady in the face. This woman is indeed a Skrull. This is all setting up the Secret Invasion storyline from the comic books, where many Skrulls were actually revealed to be some of the main characters in the MCU. In the comic books, some of the characters that have been revealed as Skrulls are Captain America and even Iron Man. The theory for this video suggests that Thunderbolt Ross is actually a Skrull, and there is evidence to back this up. More than nearly any other human, Thunderbolt Ross has gotten in the way of the Avengers in a very roundabout way. It would make sense that in addition to Talos, who infiltrated SHIELD as a Skrull, that General Ross infiltrated the US government as a Skrull. At nearly every single turn, Thunderbolt Ross has attempted to undermine the Avengers, even if this is what is worst for humanity and Earth. In The Incredible Hulk, he attempts to rid the world of Bruce Banner, one of Earth's mightiest protectors, although admittedly not at the time of the film. And later, with the Sokovia Accords, he attempts to control the Avengers entirely in all that they do. But these two things can be explained away, especially the Sokovia Accords, as there is background in that story that explains why Thunderbolt Ross chooses this side, as well of course as characters that we respect such as Iron Man choosing this side as well. But there is one event in Avengers Infinity War that has led many to believe, including myself, that Thunderbolt Ross is likely a Skrull. The Skrull's major goal is to make the Earth as weak as possible so that they can then infiltrate it and eventually take over. We know that as of the events of Infinity War that the Avengers are the biggest threat that is posed to the Skrull Empire. In Infinity War though, when Thunderbolt Ross is speaking with Rhodey, he doesn't want the Avengers to act out against Thanos. He still wants to maintain control over the Avengers, even if it means they do nothing. Thunderbolt Ross would rather have all of the Earth destroyed by Thanos than to mobilize the Avengers. So why, even in this most desperate moment, would Thunderbolt Ross want this? The answer, of course, is that he wants the Avengers and Earth as weak as possible. This is also why, despite appearing on the side of good, he does everything in his power to keep the Avengers divided and weak. In Civil War, he did nothing but add fuel to the flame between the conflict between Iron Man and Captain America. He also wanted nothing more than to keep the Earth's mightiest protectors hidden away within a prison. Something that adds to the theory is that back in The Incredible Hulk, Ross wanted the Hulk DNA to infuse this with a Skrull. The theory behind this being that Ross would want the Skrull to be as powerful as possible. This is why he pursues the Hulk with such a passion in that film. Of course though, there's all likelihood that he could have been replaced by a Skrull after the events of Incredible Hulk, which if they do this is what I believe they will do. But that is just who I believe is the most likely candidate to be revealed as a Skrull later down the line in the MCU. I also believe that the Skrull invasion for Phase 4 will be the major plotline, with characters like Galactus and other Celestials following later. But what are your thoughts on this, and who in the MCU do you believe is most likely to be revealed as a Skrull? Again, don't forget to enter the Infinity Gauntlet giveaway, subscribe to join the team, and have a great day.